Outside the Supreme Court, the anti-Brexit demonstrators were in optimistic mood. Inside, the judges delivered their devastating ruling with calm deliberation. At issue, whether Prime Minister Boris Johnson suspended Parliament lawfully or simply to prevent Parliament from holding his government to account.
The effect on the fundamentals of our democracy was extreme. No justification for taking action with such an extreme effect has been put before the court. The court is bound to conclude, therefore, that the decision to advise Her Majesty to prorogue Parliament was unlawful because it had the effect of frustrating or preventing the ability of Parliament to carry out its constitutional functions without reasonable justification.
This case went to the fundamental issue of the very nature of democracy here in the United Kingdom. And it was a stress test, if you like, of the separation of powers between the three branches of government. But this conflict is far from over. The outcome is a vindication for Gina Miller, the campaigner who has fought the government for the past 3 years to uphold the law on Brexit.
Today is not a win for any individual or cause. It's a win for parliamentary sovereignty, the separation of powers and the independence of our British courts.
News of the court's decision prompted a standing ovation from delegates at the opposition Labour Party conference, where the party leader was on his feet at the time.
The Supreme Court has just announced its decision. And it shows that the Prime Minister has acted wrongly in shutting down Parliament.
As demand for Parliament to be recalled gathered pace, the Speaker of the lower house stepped in.
I have instructed the House authorities to prepare, not for the recall, the prorogation was unlawful and is void, to prepare for the resumption of the business of the House of Commons.
Prime Minister, are you going to resign? Prime Minister Johnson received the news in New York, where he's attending the UN General Assembly. He said he disagreed with the ruling, but would respect it.
The main thing is, look, we're going to get on and deliver Brexit on October the 31st. Yes, of course, Parliament will now have to come back, but, you know, we'll respect that and get on with it.
Back in London, though, his position is now in question. Parliament will resume on Wednesday morning. It promises to be a tumultuous return. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, the Supreme Court.